Apple's new iOS 26 marks a major shift, not just in features, but in the very way Apple approaches its software releases. This update is more than a simple refresh, it's a rethinking of how Apple connects its devices and users. For years, Apple's naming system followed a predictable path, but now, there's a new logic behind the numbers. Instead of sticking to the old sequence, Apple now matches the version number to the year after release, making it easier for everyone to know exactly which version they're using. So, iOS 26 officially arrives in 2025, aligning with Apple's new annual cycle. This change brings all Apple devices, iPhone, iPad and Mac, under one unified naming system, making the Apple ecosystem feel more connected than ever. The update was first previewed at Apple's developer conference in June, where developers got a sneak peek at what's coming. A public beta followed in July, giving adventurous users a chance to test new features early. The full release is expected in September, just in time for Apple's annual hardware event. As always, the latest iPhones will ship with iOS 26 pre-installed, ready to go out of the box. Meanwhile, older compatible devices will receive a free update, ensuring millions can experience the new system. If you're tempted to try the public beta, remember, these early versions are meant for testing, not daily use. The beta isn't the finished product and it can be unpredictable. Bugs, glitches, and battery drain are common, and some apps may not work as expected. So, unless you have a spare device, it's usually best to wait for the final stable release. This update isn't just about a new number or a fresh look. It's about a unified, smarter Apple experience that works seamlessly across all your devices, making daily tasks easier and more intuitive. Millions of users around the world will update at once, joining a global rollout that brings everyone together. People everywhere will be eager to explore what Apple's been building for the past year, discovering new features and improvements. The new naming system signals a fresh start for Apple's software, making it easier for users to keep track of updates and stay current. Now, managing your device updates is simpler and more transparent than ever before. Whether you're a longtime iPhone user, a tech enthusiast, or just curious about what's new, iOS 26 is set to change how you use your device, with smarter features and a more connected experience. The journey to iOS 26 is about more than just features. It's about a new vision for Apple's future. It's a new way of thinking for Apple, and a bold step forward for its users. Let's dive in and see what makes this update so different and why it matters for the future of your devices. Get ready for a new era of Apple software, one that's smarter, more unified, and designed for the way you live today. Apple's new liquid glass design is the most significant visual overhaul the company has introduced in over a decade, completely redefining how users experience their devices. The interface now features beautiful, layered frosted glass effects, with buttons and menus that ripple, morph, and respond dynamically as you interact, making every touch feel more immersive and alive. This striking new look is consistent across the entire Apple ecosystem: iPhone, iPad, Mac, and even Apple Watch, creating a seamless, unified feel no matter which device you're using. Icons and folders now have a translucent, stacked glass effect, while lock screen elements appear to float elegantly behind your wallpaper, adding depth and sophistication to the interface. Navigation bars and menus now auto-hide intelligently, giving you more space to focus on your content and making the experience feel less cluttered and more immersive. There's also a brand new all-clear mode, a semi-transparent theme that sits alongside the classic light and dark modes, letting you choose the look that best fits your style and environment. Some users initially found the increased transparency made text harder to read, but Apple has listened to feedback and improved readability with smarter contrast and adaptive backgrounds. If you prefer the old look, you're not out of luck. You can easily switch back in settings. Apple has built flexibility and customization right into the core of the new design. The liquid glass design is bold, modern, and highly customizable, but it hasn't come without some controversy and debate among longtime Apple fans. Whether you absolutely love the new look or find it a bit too radical, Apple is giving you more ways than ever to make your device truly your own. This is Apple's most ambitious and daring design leap in years, setting a new standard for what a modern interface can be. The star of iOS 26 is Apple Intelligence, a suite of AI tools that make your iPhone more helpful and personal. Live translation lets you text or call across languages, translating in real time. Visual Intelligence lets you circle anything on your screen like shoes in a photo, and instantly search the web for info or shopping, Genmoji lets you create custom emojis by combining existing ones, while Image Playground generates unique images from your descriptions. Siri is now smarter, scanning your messages and emails to create reminders automatically. The Wallet app uses AI to organize receipts and track packages from your email. These features require the latest iPhone chips, but they bring real intelligence to everyday tasks. Apple Intelligence isn't just flashy, it's practical, making your iPhone a true digital assistant. From translations to reminders, AI is now woven into the core of iOS. This is the smartest iPhone yet. The camera app has been completely redesigned and not everyone's happy. Instead of the familiar carousel, you now see just photo and video toggles. Other modes like portrait and pano are hidden behind swipe gestures. There's no tutorial, and the gestures aren't obvious, leaving many users confused. The risk? Missing important moments while fumbling for the right mode. Critics say the new design prioritizes looks over usability. Suggestions include adding a tutorial, visual hints, or a classic controls toggle in settings. Apple's minimalist approach has sparked debate. Will they listen to feedback before launch? The new camera app is sleek, but it's a usability test for Apple's design philosophy. For now, users must adapt or hope for a return of classic controls. The camera app's future may depend on how Apple responds to user frustration. It's a bold move, but not without risk. Will Apple find the right balance? iOS 26 brings a wave of practical upgrades to the apps you rely on every day, making your iPhone experience smoother and more enjoyable than ever before. The phone app now screens unknown callers, showing you their name and even the reason for their call before you answer, so you can decide whether to pick up or let it go to voicemail. Hold Assist takes the frustration out of waiting on hold by staying on the line for you and alerting you instantly when a real person is ready to talk. In Messages, you can now personalize your chat backgrounds, copy specific lines of text, and easily create polls in group chats to make decisions together. The Photos app brings back the familiar Library and Collections tabs, making it simpler to browse and organize your memories with just a few taps. New spatial scenes add subtle 3D effects to your photos, giving them a more immersive and lifelike feel that makes your favorite moments stand out. Apple Music's AutoMix uses advanced AI to create seamless transitions between songs, so your playlists flow effortlessly from one track to the next. Maps now learns your daily commutes, warns you about traffic delays in real time, and lets you save your favorite places for quick access whenever you need them. The brand new Games app acts as a central hub for all your games and stats, making it easier to track your progress and discover new favorites. These updates make your core apps smarter, more personal, and easier to use, helping you get more done with less effort. Apple is listening closely to user feedback and constantly refining the experience to better fit your needs and preferences. Everyday tasks just got a lot more powerful, letting you multitask and stay organized with greater ease than ever before. With iOS 26, your iPhone truly works better for you, adapting to your lifestyle and making technology feel more personal and intuitive. The big updates aren't just for iPhone. iPad and Mac get major upgrades too. iPadOS 26 introduces free-floating, resizable windows, making multitasking more like a Mac. Apps can now have a menu bar and familiar window controls, bringing desktop power to the iPad. Trackpad and mouse support is more precise, making editing and navigation easier. On Mac, macOS 26, Tahoe supercharges Spotlight, letting you take direct actions and view clipboard history. Quick keys speed up common tasks, turning Spotlight into a command center. The Shortcuts app is more powerful, with automations triggered by time, display changes, or AI tasks. You can automate almost anything from opening work apps to generating images. These changes make iPad and Mac more flexible, efficient, and intelligent. Apple is blurring the lines between devices, giving you more power wherever you work. The future of productivity is here. Big changes always bring big opinions, and iOS 26 is no exception. Apple Intelligence features like real-time translation and smarter reminders are widely praised by users and reviewers alike. Genmoji is a hit for creative expression, letting users personalize their messages in fun new ways. The liquid glass design, though modern, divides users. Some love the look while others find it distracting. Apple has improved readability, but many users want even more control over transparency. The new camera app is the most controversial, with hidden modes frustrating longtime users. Critics say it's a case of style over substance, risking missed moments and lost memories. Despite concerns, most users are excited about the new direction and practical upgrades. The iPad and Mac updates are especially well received for boosting productivity. With any major update, there's a period of adjustment for everyone. Apple is listening, and further refinements are likely before the final release. The future looks bright, but feedback from users will shape the final product. iOS 26 is Apple's most ambitious update yet, redefining the user experience with bold new design and deep AI integration throughout the system. The liquid glass look is a risk, but it signals Apple's push for bold innovation and a fresh visual identity. Apple Intelligence is just getting started. More advanced features like a much smarter Siri are coming soon. The camera app's redesign is the biggest question mark. Apple's response to user feedback will be telling. This update sets the stage for the next decade of Apple software innovation. Expect a smarter, more personal iPhone with thoughtful improvements and refinements across the board. There are rough edges, but the direction is genuinely promising. As launch approaches, patience and openness to change will definitely pay off. Get ready for your iPhone to become more capable than ever before. The future of Apple devices truly starts with iOS 26.